Hey guys, Demon Hunter here. Hope all is well. Hey, I just wanted to go ahead break down some a video here that Mr. Butterbud had posted today, showing some more killer pics of, well, I don't know, I wouldn't call them killer, but they're definitely some very demonic pics of squadrons of demons coming out of these chemtrail gateway portals, what I believe in. I'm going to go ahead and kind of revisit and let you know why I think that is the case. There's obviously a Hollywood style production capability up there where they're simulating everything with their constellation simulations, planetary simulations, moon sun simulations, but they've also got I would say it's weaponized at the same time. But here, if we revisit Gothard Tunnel Ritual, you're going to see here, this was back in 2017, talking about opening gateways and portals, and CERN collecting like anti-matter from the underworld or from another dimension and pulling it in with ours, the 88s, the collisions of dimensions. So here, if we just start and read a few of these post here from my previous video back in 2017, it states, are they secretly revealing demons looking through a portal during Gothard Tunnel 2017 satanic ritual ceremony? Are they informing us chemtrails are portals, these being chemtrails, where demons will be summoned and manifest into Earth's physical realm via mysticism, sorcery, warlocks and sorcerers summoning these things in. Like I said, they're collecting antimatter, ether from the underworld, and then dispersing it through the stratospheric aerosol injection program, the chemtrail network. That's why we're seeing black goo in the rain droplets. And so let's continue. While most are fast asleep, while they terraform the planet plane and build the infrastructure for their demonic AI programmable matter, antimatter highway transport system, they finish laying down their demonic AI dark programmable antimatter tarmac, manufactured and outsourced by CERN. They finished with laying down, okay, that's the same. And these are the black chemtrails, okay, that have been reported. Finishing the groundwork for their grand opening and a reintroduction of a dark past, an inverted demonic creation, bleeding into our earthly realm via chemtrail portals. Looking through the looking glass to see who they can torment and devour, and you start to see these faces manifesting out of these, what looks to be black goo chemtrails that are congealing, hiding in the shadows, waiting to pounce. Okay, and then obviously you got your cloud cloak. These aerials too have these huge demonic faces on them, capable of weather chaos. Have weed whackers from hell, buzzers from hell. Chief actually is probably the aerial lead on all this, but regardless, he's actually the one that revealed it to me back in 2017. I haven't looked back, so in terms of research, and Mr. Butterman is an expert on this as well in terms of capturing these and being in the field and allowing us to further this research. But regardless, and this is your weather chaos, and these are demons that were in the outer bands of Hurricane Irma, which is again why I started my channel, when I started seeing all these demons manifesting at these chemtrails and outer bands of the storm. Okay, more here. And Carolyn Hamlet, she's a satanic ritual abuse survivor. She's done a lot of talk shows prior, but she said she grew up in the Illuminati, and they had her doing astro projection into these other dimensions. She said when she would travel, she would see these ships that were like they were breathing and alive and grotesque, and it reminds me of all these aerials that we're seeing. See how it's got big huge eyes, looks like a turbine. Yep. So if we go ahead and this is some that Paper Thin Veil had caught prior. Big old huge freaking, I don't even know what that is, ostrich, who knows. So if we go to Mr. Butterman's video here, we'll just break it down. And this was from his last one where he caught this crazy thing. Looks like a spider or a huge massive archon that they've got all those statues around the world. Masonic statues of these archons. Think of the Lord of the Worlds movie, or I think that's what it's called, with Tom Cruise. But this is all demonic in nature, I would say, tied in with a lot of mysticism. But this is from Mr. Butterbud's last video, and you could see clearly structures with right angles manifesting out of this with huge heads. You know, it's just crazy. See these like points coming out of there, and then you got like a face right there. There's another couple faces in there. Yep, you see these points coming up here in there, the face. And then again, these points coming out on this thing. You see this guy over here? Yep. So, in all these demonic images are all connected to these chemtrails. They've got the black goo in them because you can see it congealing, and you can see these things just coming out of him. And you know, you've got the Prometheus movie where they're spraying the black goo on you, and it's like they say that when you pull black goo from a source, and it will never ever, even though you put it somewhere else and relocate it, it will never ever lose connectivity to that source. So if they pulled this black goo antimatter or ether from via CERN, the key to the abyss, what I would assume is the key to the abyss, from another dimension, an outer darkness, and they're now dispersed into the stratospheric aerosol injection program. So now that's black goo's in the chemtrails, and it's opening gateways and portals. It's pulling it in that other dimension, and that's what's opening gateways and portals for this other evil and wickedness behind the veil to pierce through. That's what I'm kind of getting at, and I believe that's what they're doing. Meanwhile, simulating everything up there as well. But ain't no fake alien invasion. This is what you got going on. This is what's coming. So I would say it's a lot of mysticism. It's a lot of dark magic and sorcery. And I believe all these things are being summoned in by warlocks and sorcerers. But, yeah. Pretty crazy, huh? Pretty crazy. So I'll leave a link to Mr. Butterbud's channel in the description. Make sure you guys go over there and support him and sub. In the meantime, remain armored up and know that Jesus loves you. And we'll talk to you here real soon. I'll add these pictures at the end of this video. All right.